really go. I'm not as good as the former speaker because I have to hold two things at one time, but I'll try my best. Yeah, I'm sorry if I have pronounced your name wrongly. Deputy Minister for Environment Protection, my good wife and my son who would listen my homesick at this very point in time. Climate change crisis my island nation, and as well as most of the small island developing states, not to mention some other countries who are also with us today, which they are currently facing. As many of you know, earlier this year, Tuvalu made the decision to participate in the 55th International Arts Exhibition in La Biennale, Venice, Italy. When my government made this choice, they hope to take advantage of an internationally renowned artist, venue, and innovative medium to showcase for the world the threat that sea level rise poses to our low-lying island nations. At that point in time, my government also appointed Mr. Huang to the position of art representative for the Biennale because we could think of no artist who has better understood the dangers threatening our nation and the importance of raising awareness of the perils on the global scale. Mr. Huang's work at the Biennale, and as well as in the UNFCCC COP18 in Doha in 2012, and in the very recent UNFCCC COP18 in Warsaw, were all undeniable successes and suggested that the crucial role of art in our mission to attract greater attention to the realities of climate change. Today, I am pleased to see that the message communicated by Mr. Huang in Venice, Doha, and Warsaw have all impressed upon the people of Taiwan the significance of the environmental dangers threatening Tuvalu, one of its diplomatic partners in the South Pacific. This exhibit, a so-called sequel to Mr. Huang's triumphant work in Venice and Doha in particular, represents not only a deepening and expansion of Mr. Huang's relationship with my country, but also an opportunity for Taiwan citizens to more comprehensively understand Tuvalu and our efforts to escape an environmental disaster that threatens to engulf our country. This exhibit is also a clear demonstration of using the powerful arts and skills of Taiwan's own people to deepen the cooperative and cordial cooperations between my country and Taiwan. This exhibit is indeed also a crucial stepping stone in demonstrating to the people of Taiwan that Tuvalu is not merely a small nation in the Pacific region and the world at large, but a country with a unique culture and people that should not be sacrificed to the rising seas surrounding our nation. This exhibit is indeed also a crucial stepping stone in demonstrating to the people of Taiwan that Tuvalu is not merely a small nation in the Pacific region and the world at large, but a country with a unique culture and people that should not be sacrificed to the rising seas surrounding our nation. Consequently, I would like to express the Embassy of Tuvalu's endorsement for MOCA's exhibition of Mr. Huang's groundbreaking artistic project, and on behalf of the government of Tuvalu, I would like to extend my gratitude to MOCA's directors, curators, and staff, as well as Mr. Huang and his team for developing this superb exhibit. I hope that the Taiwanese public will take the time to appreciate this creative accomplishment and will support Tuvalu in its continuing efforts to mitigate climate change and its insidious effects of the livelihood of my nation's people. It is also very timely to know that just recently, we witnessed the awarding of an award to Mr. Huang, the 7th Presidential Cultural Award in Taipei, in Taiwan, in recognition of his outstanding arts work internationally. I am very proud of that. If I may continue on with the previous speaker's comments on Tuvalu, on the The picture that you see here, ladies and gentlemen, that is how Tuvalu looks like, and that is where our capital island is. The name of the island is Funafuti. We have about 9 islands, and the total land mass we have is about 24 square kilometers. That is quite small, and we have 9 islands that make up that 24 square kilometers. We have a population of about 10,500 people. On this capital island, we only have about 4,000 people. And you may see how small we are. The previous speaker also made mention to the runway that we have there. It's not even 2 kilometers, it's just almost less than 2 kilometers. He was referring to soccer. Sometimes when we play soccer, when there's no plane landing, then we can use the runway for playing soccer. Just recently, ladies and gentlemen, for your information, my country have tried every way they can to apply or to become a member of the FIFA, the football, but we were denied membership for one reason. One reason amongst others is the fact that we cannot host an international soccer game in my country. I think I have said a lot about my country, and please come and see me, or come make your way down to our embassy if you need further information for us. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish everyone all the best in this exhibition, and I also want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2014. We say in Tuvalu, Fafatay, and in Taiwan, we hear they say, Xie. And thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
And our situation, I mean, as a Taiwanese government, our situation is actually, there's some difficulty for us to, in our diplomatic area. And actually, Mr. Huang demonstrated a very soft but firm power in this meeting. It's actually showcased that our power, Taiwanese government's power, that we can contribute to the situation of the climate change. So, as the ambassador just mentioned that actually the Tuvalu is a very low-lying land. And according to the statistics of IPCC,
in the end of this century.
In the end of the century, the sea level will actually rise from 26 centimeters to 82 centimeters. Well, actually, so our political ally Tuvalu, and as well as our political line Tuvalu actually facing these very serious issues, and we are hoping that we can actually help our ally to solve the crisis.
I just said that I think we can cooperate in different aspects, including mitigation and adaptation for combating climate change.
I would like to congratulate Mr. Huang again for winning the President Award, and it's also demonstrated as a fact that actually environmental issues they all come to the value of the human beings is actually the same issue. I would like to congratulate the success of the exhibition, and I would like to wish everyone good health and the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
It's okay. Well, Excellency, it's a great honor for me to be a part of this evening's event. As you have learned a lot about the artist of Huang's artwork and the background, how Vincent Huang and the Tuvalu government cooperate together for the UNFCCC and for the biennial exhibition in Venice, Italy this year. We're actually, I'm honored and very pleased to have this opportunity to introduce Vincent Huang to Tuvalu government last year, and particularly this year as well. And Tuvalu government has been appoint Vincent Huang as the representative to the biennial exhibition in Venice this year. And last year as well, I was appointed as a member of the Tuvalu delegation to UNFCCC. Dr. Ye has introduced just now. And well, it's very impressed how Vincent worked in not only Tuvalu, but in the other places of the world to promote his artwork and to raise the awareness of the climate changes. As we all know, that Tuvalu is a low-lying country like Kiribati, same as many low-lying countries. Face a lot of challenges caused by the climate changes, sea level rising, and we are happy to see that the Vincent and Tuvalu government could work together to promote the awareness of the climate change. Where I like to, strengthening how close we are, the relation, very close, cordial relation between Tuvalu and also Taiwan in many areas, particularly strong support and assistance for Taiwan's participation in the United Nations related agency. So I also like to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt appreciation for the people and government of Tuvalu, strong support to my country. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Vincent Huang. So on behalf of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I would like to extend our most sincere congratulations to your achievements. And last but not least, Happy New Year, good health, and continued success, a very successful exhibition, Vincent Huang's artwork. Thank you. 谢谢各位晚安，谢谢。
Vincent Huang, Ambassador and Home Excellencies, it's certainly a great honor and privilege for me to be invited here. Actually, I just lost back from another function, as I was also invited to give some remark there. First of all, I would apologize on behalf of our Deputy Minister, Joseph Shi. He promised to come, however, he is now under the weather, so I apologize. Ask me to pass the message to you. I'm sorry for this, because he just didn't feel very well. Okay. So please. First of all, I would like to congratulate Vincent for his wonderful achievement. Actually, Vincent, though he's the young, he set a record.
其实黄日芳是他知道他自己非常年轻，然后他已经创了许多的记录。
He is the first Taiwanese artist to be invited to participate in the Tuvalu Pavilion in COP19.
他是第一个台湾艺术家被土瓦鲁共和国邀请去做代表土瓦鲁共和国。
He is the first Taiwanese artist to promote the awareness of environment protection.
他也是第一个艺術家呢，開始致力於環保之政的議題。
His talents and achievement deserve he became the recipient of the President's Cultural Award.
也是因为他不断的努力以及他的成就呢，让他得到了总统国家文化奖。
I want to congratulate you on your achievements, also your talents. I must pay respect to you for your effort to not only make your talents, but to promote the awareness of climate change.
我必须要恭祝你呢，因为你的才华以及你的成就。那我同时也想要谢谢你，就是你对于这个环境的这个环保的议题的努力。
This is something not every artist would do.
这个议题其实并不是每个艺术家都会去做的。
That's why you are very unique.
但是为什么你非常的独特特殊？
I should pay you my profound respect.
所以我对你有非常深的尊敬。
As I promised you on my email to you, definitely I will show up.
所以我答应在我 email 里面说，我一定会出席你的开幕式。
You know, Tuvalu, a lovely country. Ambassador Chen is to be our ambassador there. Very lovely country, beautiful, with beautiful ocean or lagoons.
所以土瓦鲁是一个非常非常漂亮的国家。那钱先生之前呢也是在那里驻派的。
But like Kiribati, Tuvalu is one of the so-called low-lying countries.
但是土瓦鲁同时也是一个非常低于，就是非常在海平面上面非常少的一个国家。
So both Tuvalu and Kiribati are very vulnerable to climate change, particularly rising sea level.
所以土瓦鲁跟吉里布斯的这个国家是一样的，他们都会受到海平面升降的影响。
Like Ambassador Chen, I had the honor and privilege to be ambassador to Kiribati.
就像前大使一样，我也曾经驻派在土瓦鲁。
So to Tuvalu and Kiribati, I have special attachment.
所以土瓦鲁和吉里巴斯对我来讲有一种很深的情感。
To me, these two nations just like as twins.
所以对我来说，他们就像双生兄妹一样。
They are both, so-called developed partners of Republic of China, Taiwan.
所以他们都是我们在合作上面的伙伴。
We can try our very best to help each other, hand in hand, to construct the so-called infrastructure development in both countries.
所以我们就是手握着手的，一起在为这些国家，然后一起在这些国家为这些国家的建设而做努力。
Also, by joint effort, we both try to tackle the problem of so-called climate change.
所以我们一起努力的去抵抗这个气候变迁的危机。
What the government and people of Taiwan or Republic can do to those countries?
所以我们也在思考，到底台湾人民可以为这些国家做些什么呢？
We help your people by developing so kinds of so-called gardening, home gardening or agriculture.
所以我们也在思考可以帮助你们什么呢？所以我们决定要帮助你们在农业上面的成长。
So not only we can beautify your environment, but also we can address the problem so-called food safety. Food safety.
我们不只可以美化你们的环境，然后我们同样的也可以解决一个食品安全food safety 食品安全的问题。
Also, to tackle the problem of climate change.
所以我们抵抗了气候变迁的危机。
My government tried to provide solar energy, solar lights, or solar panels.
所以我们的国家提供了太阳能。
In this way, we not only provide a lighting system for your people,
所以我们不仅呢提供了照明的系统，为你的国家提供了照明的系统。
we can also reduce the emission of so-called carbon dioxide emission.
所以我们同样呢可以减碳。
So this is the way we can help each other to face the challenge of climate change.
所以这是我们想出来的方法，我们两国可以一起努力的解决这个气候变迁的情况。
There are also many other areas like human resource training or medical service. We are also good partners.
所以我们还在其他方面做了很多的时候，我们是合作的伙伴比如说像人力的训练之类的。
Wow. What Vincent Huang has been doing for Tuvalu as artist of social responsibility, we, the government and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan, also want to be a stakeholder of the international community.
所以，就像黄日芳先生对土瓦鲁所做的这些有社会贡献、社会责任的贡献，那我们的国家也同样做的这样子的努力。
We believe we are all members of a global village. By helping each other, we can make a better tomorrow for all of us.
所以我们相信我们都是世界公民，所以借着 互相帮助对方，我们可以让这个世界更美好。
Without further ado, again, I want to congratulate Vincent for your achievement. I wish your exhibition every success. Each and every one of you, good health, prosperity, New Year of horse.
所以我要在这边祝马年，大家马年愉快。那我当然还是要恭喜黄先生他的展览成功，还有他的才华以及成就。谢谢。
Thank you very much.
好，谢谢。那我们就是谢谢我们的。
Actually, Vincent, no, he's the young, he's set a record. He's the first Taiwanese artist to be invited to participate in the Tuvalu Pavilion in COP19. He is the first Taiwanese artist to promote the awareness of environment protection. His talents and achievement deserve. He became the recipient of the President's Cultural Award. I want to congratulate you on your achievements, also your talents. Well, I must pay respect to you for your effort to make, not only make your talents, but to promote the awareness of climate change. This is something not every artist would do. That's why you are very unique. I should pay you my profound respect. As I promised you on my email to you, definitely I will. You know, Tuvalu, a lovely country, Ambassador Chen is your ambassador there. Very lovely country, beautiful, with beautiful ocean or lagoons. But like Kiribati, Tuvalu is one of the so-called low-lying countries. So both Tuvalu and Kiribati are very vulnerable to climate change, particularly rising sea level. Like Ambassador Chen, I had the honor and privilege to be ambassador to Kiribati. To Tuvalu and Kiribati, I have special attached. To me, these two nations, just like a twins, they are both, so-called developed partners of the Republic of China, Taiwan. So we can try our very best to help each other, hand in hand, to construct so-called infrastructure development in both countries. Also, by joint efforts, we both try to tackle the problem of so-called climate change. So what the government and people of Taiwan or Republic can do to both countries, we help your people by developing so kinds of so-called gardening, home gardening or agriculture. Not only we can purify your environment, but also we can address the problem so-called food safety. Also, to tackle the problem of climate change, my government try to provide solar energy, solar lights, or solar plants. In this way, we not only provide a lighting system for your people, we can also reduce the emission of so-called carbon dioxide emission. So this is the way we can help each other to face the challenge of climate change. There are also many other areas like human resource training or medical service. We are also good partners. What Vincent Huang has been doing for Tuvalu as artist of social responsibility, we, the government and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan, also want to be a stakeholder of this community. We believe we are all members of a global village. By helping each other, we can make a better tomorrow for all of us. Without further ado, again, I want to congratulate Vincent for your achievement. I wish your exhibition every success. Each and every one of you, good health, prosperity, New Year of horse. Thank you very much.
So I'm actually thank you for every guest that their appreciation and their remarks for my exhibitions. Actually, when I was really surprised when I won the award because I'm actually the most junior people among them. As an artist, I would like to let my artwork speak for myself, but I would like to express my appreciation to three curators, Mr. Pan, Mr. Shi, and Mr. Li. I would like to thank MOCA Taipei for organizing this exhibition. This is probably the first national pavilion show in Taiwan, actually. And I also I hope that this exhibition can bring some inspiration for our governments, that the soft power of cultures actually can make Taiwan sing in the international stage. There's a documentary film called 看见台湾, it's called Seeing Taiwan. It's actually a film that the Taiwanese people see the beauty of Taiwan. And I think by my work, actually, I can let the people in the world to see Taiwan, this country. And I also think that Taiwan shouldn't be always a line of the big countries. They can actually use art as a power to win the soft power, and then can actually win a lot or get a lot of media coverage from the international. So I would like to give an introduction. I will show everyone my work outside, and it's actually on a oil digging machine. And then, actually, what I want to say is that each of us actually contribute to the fact that the crisis are facing in Tuvalu. So when in Venice Biennale, actually, I asked
The
thing of
Venice Academy.
Venice Academy to be the first one to activate the machine, because the machine in the end will be almost like a killing machine to kill the turtle of Tuvalu. But here I would like to invite Director Shi to do that, but he gracefully said no. So I would like to. Originally think I can invite the President Ma to do that, but probably not a good idea. So we will figure out who is gonna do that outside. Perhaps we will invite the general public to do so.
OK， 谢谢 and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.
谢谢。
谢谢各位，谢谢。
所以它一般会变成一个断头台来砍图瓦卢海龟，另外一端是把象征资本主义的华尔街金牛去把它吊起来，然后，所以我的命运交织是不止在这个气候变迁，反扑人类文明的。
The exhibition in Taipei MOCA is the Tuvalu National Pavilion from Venice Biennale this year. And I think the major project is about I show my art project to express how climate change to hit the tiny island nation Tuvalu, located in South Pacific, and especially the recent year I drew my art project to help Tuvalu government forever in UN Climate Change Conference twice, last year in Doha and this year in Warsaw. And I think this year the General Governor of Tuvalu government appoint me as the representative for Tuvalu National Pavilion, first time to participate Venice Biennale. So I use a lot of vacuum animal as a metaphor, such as penguin, polar bear, or turtle, because they are represent a very same situation about because Tuvalu is a very traditional fishing nation, almost zero carbon emission, but sacrifice frost. It's about the issue about the international environment justice. So I use a lot of vacuum animal to express the justice issue for Tuvalu. Yeah. the square, outdoor square of Taipei MOCA, I install a quite huge installation. It is interactive installation, which is the oil pump, but I change for the original function. It's not for oil drawing. It will become, when people use the oil pump, it will active and become a slaughter machine to killing the head of turtle, and also even the Wall Street, the symbol of capitalism, is also hit by the climbing crisis. And I think another is I also combined penguin and the terracotta. You know, the terracotta is the first sacrifice army for first emperor in ancient China. But I combine with a penguin imagery. That means penguin, it looks like would be the first sacrifice animal for human civilization. So I think we living in modern society, we always in the name of civilization to pursue the better world. But my Christian, through my art project, is it human civilization continue to developing will lead us to a great new world, or actually we are tower to unknown disaster. This is my major question through my art project.